20th Century Fox is on the air, presenting scenes and songs from the season's newest musical triumph, You Can't Have Everything, with Alice Faye, the Ritz Brothers, Don Amici, Charles Winninger, Louise Hovick, Rubinoff and his violin, Tony Martin, Arthur Treacher, Phyllis Brooks, and hundreds of singing and dancing beauties. And now, lovely Alice Faye starts the Gordon and Revel hit parade with the title tune, You Can't Have Everything.
You can't have everything. Be satisfied with the little bit you may get. You can't have everything. Don't envy neighbors and the fortunes that they get. Live and laugh and listen. Don't be greedy. Help the needy, and you gotta get lucky, yes indeedy. Poor man, rich man, beggar or king, you just can't have everything. So say your stars above, or a song in your heart, a penny in your pocket, and some sweet someone in your arms to love, to love.
Tony Martin, popular song star of radio and screen, is at his singing best as he offers The Loveliness of You.
The beam in your eyes, the touch of your hand, darling, even heaven never could replace the loveliness of you, the warmth of your lips, the way that they cling. The sound of your voice is like a breath of spring. Darling, what's the theme of every song I sing? The loveliness of when we're cheek to cheek. Words may fail me, it's true, but unaccustomed as I am to public speaking, I'll tell the whole wide world about you. Your charm and your grace, you dance so divine. The joy that I know, to know that you are mine. I'd need a million phrases to properly define the heaven above, the loveliness of you.
The story of You Can't Have Everything deals with a small-town girl, Judith Wells, played by Alice Faye, who has written a play and goes to New York to launch her career as a playwright. After many setbacks, she meets a young producer, George McRae, played by Don Amici, who discovers that as an author, she is a marvelous singer, and persuades her to play the lead in his latest show. Everything goes smoothly until George's former girlfriend, Lulu Riley, played by Louise Hovick, finds out about their budding romance and decides to break it up. Here is a scene backstage as irate Lulu finds Judith getting ready for her next number.
I just dropped in to tell you that everyone is saying the nicest things about your performance.
Oh, thanks.
And to suggest you confine it to the stage.
What do you mean?
Mr. George McRae, author and director of this play, happens to be mine. He's out of circulation, so kindly keep your hands off.
I don't believe you.
No? Well, take a look at these tables. Love, George. Can't wait to see you, George. Somebody loving you ardently, George. Remember what I said. Hands off, or I'll cut your heart out and stuff it like an olive.
Well, it looks as though someone is headed for trouble. However, it's now time to present a tuneful surprise. Dance Roots, featuring that favorite of millions, Rubinoff and his violin. free minds without a single thought. Even their brain cells are padded. Those internationally famous zanies, the Rich Brothers.
Did you ever stop to wonder what the nearest thing in life is, even nearer than a wife is? Did you ever? No. Did you ever stop to wonder what is nearer than a mother or a sister or a brother? Oh, you never.
It's time to make the question clear. What is this thing you hold so dear?
The thing we hold so dear, the thing we hold so dear is long underwear, long underwear. Through cold and storm, the world keeps warm in long underwear. To us, it is the closest thing. To us, long underwear will cling, and that is why we want to sing of long underwear.
Hallelujah, praise be to you. Underwear, you get what do you?
Long underwear, long underwear. Napoleon at Waterloo wore long underwear. And as he fought that battle grand, he stood like this, we understand. We'll bet he's glad to be the man in long underwear. Go on, girls, and take the floor. We'll be back and tell you more.
Alice Faye and Don Amici supply the love interest in You Can't Have Everything. Let's listen to them in one of the romantic highlights of the picture.
Something wrong?
No. That is, I think there's some mascara in my eye.
Oh, well, don't rub it. Here, just a minute. I'll fix it. Here, try this. Say, that's not mascara. That looks real to me.
I suppose I should be sophisticated like my plays. Take you for what you are. Just a charming fake. But somehow I can't. Lulu paid me a visit.
Oh. I see. I'm no angel, Judy. I've known Lulu a long while. She's a swell girl and a lot of fun. But you're what I've been looking for all my life, if you'll have me.
Well, after that, it's no wonder Don Amici's inspired to sing Afraid to Dream.
Afraid to dream, afraid that you may not be there. Afraid to dream, without you it would seem so bare. With open arms I call to you, I want you, dear, just as I reach for you. Why do you disappear? And so I'm afraid to dream I'll see you there with someone new. Afraid to find another one caressing you. Although you promised me that this could never be, it's the thought of losing you that makes me so afraid to dream.
Accompanied by that master of the hot trumpet, Louis Prima, Alice Faye sings Danger, Love at Work.
Danger, love at work, even though you can't detect it. Listen when you least expect it, it stops you, knocks you down. Danger, love at work, when you do things sort of stupid, you can bet that Mr. Cupid arrives in town. You're gonna go, you don't know when or where.
So close your windows, lock your doors, close your windows, lock your doors. You better be careful.
Danger, love at work. It's the old familiar story. When you think that night is glorious, that's the start.
So don't you think you're too darn smart. Smart, you'll slip, slide, and fall, and break your heart.
Oh, fall and fall, and you're gonna break boom, boom, your heart.
And now, first the principals, then the entire cast, join in singing Please Pardon Us, We're in Love.
If she's kind of shy and bashful, 'cause she has a shiny nose, please pardon us, we're in love.
If he tries to be so nonchalant, although my lipstick shows,
Please pardon them, they're in love.
we seem sorta, kinda like a days ago. 'Cause we feel of honor and obey the code.
If we're holding hands and stop to kiss in front of a million eyes,
Guess you can surmise just what that signifies.
You gotta excuse this, please. Pardon us.
It's the show that has everything. 20th Century Fox's first great musical of the new entertainment season. Directed by Norman Torog, with Darrell F. Zanuck in charge of production, and featuring a great all-star cast headed by Alice Faye, the Ritz Brothers, Don Amici, Charles Winninger, Louise Hovick, and Rubinoff and his violin in You Can't Have Everything.
Twentieth Century Fox presents a radio preview of One in a Million.
One in a million is lucky in love. One in a million is left from above. While others from romance I left to you pray, I never took a chance the odds with you pray. I'm a conviction that I must be wrong. Strangers and fiction, you happen to know. So it's a million to rock is true. I want it a million is you.
It's the show in a million, One in a Million, featuring the sensational screen debut of Sonia Henney, Olympic queen of the Silvery States, whose flashing grace and dazzling beauty has thrilled countless thousands. For her first screen appearance, 20th Century Fox has surrounded her with this great, all-star, all-entertaining cast. Adolphe Menjou, Jean Hershow, Ned Sparks, Don Amici, the Ritz Brothers, Arlene Judd, Cora Minovich and his gang, Dixie Dunbar, Leah Ray, Shirley Dean, and hundreds of singing, dancing, skating beauties. And now our show gets underway with one of radio's fairest favorites, Leah Ray, singing One in a Million.
One in a million is lucky in love. One in a million is blessed from above. While others sought romance, I left it to fate. I never took a chance, the odds were too great. I've a conviction that I must be wrong. Stranger than fiction, you happened along. So it's a million to one, it is true. My one in a million is you.
The thrilling story of One in a Million starts with the adventures of a troupe of American entertainers who arrive at a famous European winter resort to start an engagement at a large hotel, only to find that the place is burned to the ground the night before. As the scene opens, the luckless group have repaired to a small Swiss inn, where their manager is trying out his worst German on the proprietor. The roles are portrayed by Adolphe Menjou, Jean Hershow, Sonia Henney, and Arlene Judd.
Haben Sie Rumen?
Oh, you wish room?
You speak English.
Oh, yes, my father also.
Why didn't they say so in the first place?
You would take the long way around. I'm sure we can accommodate you.
Oh, yes, welcome to my little hotel. Will you please sign? I hope he can be of service to you. I hope so, my good man. I certainly hope so. We arrived this evening to keep an engagement at the Grand Palace Hotel and found the place in ruins. An accidental conflagration, I suppose?
Oh, there are all sorts of rumors going around. Some say it may not have been quite accidental. We have plenty of rooms here now. At the moment, we have only one other guest.
Splendid, splendid. My wife and I shall require a very large double chamber. The girls can double or triple as the case may be. You have baths, I hope?
Oh, yes.
And food, I hope.
Well, it looks as though they have found at least a temporary refuge. And leave it to Adolphe Manjou to figure out a new scheme. In the meantime, let's listen to the toe-tingling music of Bora Minovich and his famous harmonica rascals, who play, and we really mean play, an important part in the picture. Don Amici, handsome star of screen and radio, plays a newspaper correspondent in 1 in a Million. And one of his not-too-hard-to-take duties is to write about the new ice skating queen, Greta Muller, played by Sonia Henney. Let's go away in their sleigh as Dan Cupid takes them for a moonlight ride.
You know, in America, the boy generally puts his arm around the girl when they go sleigh riding.
They do that in Switzerland, too.
What are you thinking about?
Me?
Good or bad?
Well, I'm not quite sure.
Why not?
The first time I met you, I thought you were very nice. But the second time, not so good. Tonight you did something for me, which makes me think that you are, well, like the first time. So I'm a little confused.
You know, my mother once said, Robert, always trust your first impression. It's the best.
I wonder if she was right.
You'll agree, it looks as though they're getting somewhere. And now, make way for those merry, mad masters of mirth, merriment, and mimicry. You howl at them in Sing, Baby, Sing, and you'll roar at them in 1 in a Million. The Ritz Brothers.
Oh, I forget about her. She won't show up.
I wish I was in the land of cotton. We are cold and steely rotten. Look away! Look away! Look away! Now, give it a stop! Stop, boy. Wait a minute, boys. I want the sound. Don't take the door. I want the sound. Don't take the move. I want the sound. The sound. The sound!
think I'll get it.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, the sun shines bright in my own Kentucky home. Kentucky, talking about Kentucky. Well, you know, I was a pretty tough hombre in Kentucky. Well, do you know I come from a ranching family? My father was a rancher, and I am the son of a rancher. That's what I said. We remember they used to call you the Yukon Kid. Yeah, but you can't pull the wool over my eyes. The temperature is heavy, and we are getting heavy. The boys of Mississippi are freezing. And white Rockies were born.
Here's Leah Ray singing one of the hit songs from the picture, Who's Afraid of Love? And a pleasant surprise. Don Amici discloses a grand singing voice in his version of the tune.
Who's afraid of love? It's something we sing about. I haven't the slightest doubt that life without it is cold. Who's afraid of love? What else are we living for? How can anyone ignore the sweetest story that's told? Those who found love know nothing more sweet to hear than the sound of I love you, you love me. So who's afraid of love? It's stuff of which dreams are made, and dreams that make me afraid. Who's afraid of love?
Who's afraid of love? It's something we sing about. I haven't the slightest doubt that life without it is cold. Who's afraid of love? What else are we living for? How can anyone ignore the sweetest story that's told? Those who found love know nothing more sweet to hear than the sound of I love you, you love me. So who's afraid of love? It's stuff of which dreams are made, and dreams that make me afraid. Who's afraid of love?
The fast-moving plot of One in a Million reaches a thrilling climax as Adolphe Manjou unwittingly jeopardizes Sonia's Olympic chances by placing her in his show. Here's the scene as played by Adolphe Manjou, Don Amici, and Sonia Henny.
Honey, you are marvelous. I never saw a lie in my life. You played them all over the ring. One little suggestion. In your next number, give them some more of those pirouettes. I'm sure they'll... Well, Harris, how do you believe me?
Get into your street clothes. We're going home.
Hey, what is this? What's coming off here?
Greta skates.
But she's got 2 more routines to do.
She's not doing them. You've done her enough damage already, Spencer.
Damage? Me? What kind of talk is that?
The fact that she appeared with a professional troupe like yours makes a professional out of her, and also probably makes her ineligible for the Olympic Games.
So she's ineligible, so who cares?
No. It would break my father's heart. You said this was just an exhibition.
Break his heart if you make $1 million? What business is this of yours?
Oh, I'm more or less the innocent spectator. You know, the guy who always gets carried out in a stretcher. But I've got some information which you may not have. Muller has been building Greta up for 12 years to win the Olympic Games. It's very important to him, for reasons that we don't have to go into right now.
Huh. What's more important? A silver-plated cup or a gold-lined future?
Why, she's going to become the greatest sensation the amusement world has ever seen.
Why,
wait a minute. I found her, and I'm going to keep her.
There's no doubt that there's trouble ahead for someone, because Sonia's out to win the world's Olympic skating title. And when you see her in 1 in a Million, you will thrill to the greatest exhibition of skill and daring the screen has ever known. Because, as the whole world knows, she's the world's greatest. And now the entire cast joins in a rousing melody. We're back in circulation again.
We're back in circulation again. This is our lucky day. The roof is hanging high, not a cloud is in the sky. Everything is okay.
We're back in circulation again. Right back where we belong.
Why, we haven't any dough, but we're happy as we go, rolling merrily along. Like just like a sleigh ride with jingle bells. Someday we may ride with wedding bells.
We're sitting on top of the world. We're riding high.
Our hearts are all aglow, and we want the world to know we're back in circulation again.
It's the show of a million thrills. 1 in a Million. 20th Century Fox's mightiest musical triumph, with Darrell F. Zanuck in charge of production and featuring the dazzling debut of a radiant, glamorous, brilliant new star, Sonia Henney, in 1 in a Million.
20th Century Fox presents a radio preview of Pigskin Parade, the screen's all-American musical, featuring Stuart Irwin, Johnny Downs, Arlene Judd, Betty Grable, Patsy Kelly, Jack Haley, the Yacht Club Boys, Dixie Dunbar, Tony Martin, and Judy Garland, who starts the show off with a hurricane of harmony, the Texas Tornado.
Texas tornado is coming your way, so everybody step aside. The Texas tornado is funny that way, so everybody better hide. To step a state gale is headed straight for you. Won't it be great to sail into town? We'll overpour the foe, we'll lock for a goal, and then we'll score. Touchdown. There's no one in Texas who really suspects us coming home without that game. The whole state of Texas sincerely expects us getting in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, Pigskin Sack is the cracker jack, but we'll bring it back without fail. The Texas tornado is coming your way, so everybody step aside. Better hide,
The hilarious story of Pigskin Parade has to do with a small Texas college that has received an invitation to play Yale. It's the football chance of a lifetime. So the student manager and the coach's wife are scouring the country for a much-needed passer. Their car comes to an abrupt halt as they see a figure nonchalantly tossing muskmelons into a basket held by a calico-clad girl over 100 yards away. Here's the scene as played by Stuart Irwin, Patsy Kelly, Johnny Downs, Betty Grable, and Judy Garland.
Who is that? That's my brother Amos. I'm Sari Dodd, and I can sing. You want to hear me? Not right now. Call your brother. I want to talk to him. Amos! Come running! He can run powerful fast, too. He oughta. He's got the biggest feet in Clark County. The bigger the feet, the better the kick.
Hey, are you thinking...
Brother, I'm not thinking, I'm praying. Don't be scared, Amos. They're friendly.
Howdy, folks. Glad to meet you, Amos. Boy, how'd you like to go to college?
What for? I ain't done nothing.
It's a chance to get an education, and it won't cost you a cent.
Yeah, we'll get you a scholarship.
All that for free?
Absolutely.
No fooling.
Cross my heart.
Oh, shucks. I got enough book learning.
Yeah, hey, ain't neither.
Shut your mouth before I smack you down.
You could study agriculture, Amos.
What I want with that? I'm going to be a farmer.
You can meet some nice girls at college.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, Amos is scared of girls.
I ain't not.
I could introduce you to a lot of lovely girls.
With shoes on?
Sure, and stockings, too.
Oh, gee whiz.
Does this here college place give folks singing lessons? Oh, yes, we have a fine department of music. And they teach hog calling also. Amos, you're a-going and I'm a-going with. I am to learn to sing proper.
Now, you look here, sir.
Now, you know how I can sing. Y'all want to hear me? Oh, yes, sir, but not now. Come along now, Amos, so I can fetch my Sunday dress. I allows how you better take your shoes along.
Huh?
Don't you think? Oh, yes, by all means.
Well, it looks as though TSU is going to have a hillbilly halfback. However, let's get back to our music class as Tony Martin, the singing sensation of Sing Baby Sing, adds his tuneful talents to Pigskin Parade with one of the picture's happy hits, You're Slightly Terrific.
You're slightly terrific, speaking specifically, slightly gigantic, mean it romantically, more than stupendous, my love's tremendous for you. No star in a picture could be so glamorous, you're such a mixture of everything amorous, what a construction, a major production, that's you. I saw a preview of you. You made a hit from the start. Let's sign a contract for two. You'll be the star of my heart. You're slightly terrific, speaking specifically, silver colossal. Suits my philosophy, being specific. You're slightly terrific to me.
Remember that mad foursome, the Yacht Club boys, in Thanks a Million? Well, they're back with a bang in Pigskin Parade. And here's a sample of their mirth-provoking melody. It's titled, We'd Rather Be in College.
We'd rather be in college than any place we know. For the day we're through at TSU, we'll have no place else to go. It's great to be in college, it makes us use our beans. You've no idea what we learned last year from campus slot machines. Though it's a shame promotion came to spoil our freshman days. We're sophomores now, 'cause freshmen look so silly with toupees. It's great to be in college, it's too divine. As the Greeks would say, it's toujours gay, which in English means it's fine. Give a lusty cheer for freshman year and the days of old lang syne. We'd rather be in college, we're glad we had no choice. For if we should be with the CCC, it'll be a whole lot worse. We love the college dances, they've got that certain flair. When it's crowded, smoke gets in your eyes and drunks get in your hair. We join the gym and learn to swim, and if we have cares to drown, our swimming comes in handy, we know every dive in town. So drink a toast in Texas, the apple of our eye. If we have our way in the place we'll stay and we'll never say goodbye. With a college song, it'll be that long, we'll be sophomores till we die.
Just as Texas State is bowling over all opponents, disaster steps in the person of a lovesick halfback. Let's listen in at Coach Winter's house as he gets the bad news. Here's the scene played by Johnny Downs, Patsy Kelly, and Jack Haley.
Hello, Chip. Bad news, Coach. Amos is going home.
I thought you... What?
Don't break up house yet. Why is he leaving?
On account of Sally. She gave him the air.
Well, can't you make her listen to reason?
She won't budge. And what's more, she knows who Amos is and threatens to spill the beans.
Oh, there goes Yale.
It's a jinx. I give up.
We can't give up. You city people don't realize what this Yale game means to our little college. It's more than just a football game. It's our chance to show the whole country that a college doesn't have to be big to be good. This isn't only TSU's fight. We're fighting for all the small colleges that haven't got thousands of students and millions of dollars, but are just as good as your Yales and Harvards and Princetons. And they're all watching us and pulling for us. We can't let them down. We gotta win.
I'm with you, son. Nobody's quitting now. Not after that speech. It's a lucky thing for him you're not selling pianos. Come on, stupid. Think of something. We've got to keep Amos here.
Oh, by breaking his leg?
Darn little flirt. She even flirted with you at the station.
Yeah, but I didn't flirt back.
But you will. That's it, I got it.
What do you mean?
You're going to take Sally up, take her out, and make love to her.
Who, me? What for?
Leave that to me. You just make love to her.
Oh, but I can't do that. Besides, I'm out of practice.
You're telling me.
Well, it's a funny way to try and win a football game, but then it's just one of the many side-splitting situations in Pigskin Parade. And now let's listen to Betty Grable and Johnny Downs croon a campus lullaby. It's Love I'm After, with that tiny, tuneful tornado, Judy Garland, adding her version.
It's love I'm after. You don't have to be a millionaire. The only thing on earth for which I care is love. For love and laughter, I give everything that I possess. The perfect synonym for happiness is love.
Rich men, poor men, beggar men, thieves, feel the way I do. Because each one of them believes he'll find somebody like you. It's love I'm after. It may make me rise or make me fall, but it's love I'm after all.
It's love I'm after. North, south, east, and west, I've gone in my quest far, wide, high, and low. This one thing I know, it's love I'm after. I don't want to be a millionaire. The only thing on earth for which I care is love. For love and laughter, for love and laughter, I give all that I possess. Don't you know the only name for happiness is love, love, love. Rich men, poor men, beggar men, thieves, feel the way I do. Because each one of them believes you'll find somebody like you. It's love I'm after. Love I'm after. Love, it's love I'm after. It may make me rise or make me fall, but it's love I'm
Here's one of the big numbers of the picture, in which hundreds of joyous couples create a new dance craze, the Balboa. Listen for the voices of Dixie Dunbar, the Yacht Club Boys, Johnny Downs and Betty Grable, Patsy Kelly and Jack Haley, and Judy Garland.
Balboa, famed Balboa, found the great Pacific shore. But Balboa, roll Balboa, wouldn't know it anymore.
To be specific, his Pacific Ocean has a different and terrific motion. At a glance, he's all for a dance we call the Balboa, the Balboa. It's a
magic flick. That Balboa, ah Balboa, take 3 steps and then you kick.
Keep on dancing and you'll discover that you're romancing your dancing lover. Shake a little bit, swing a little bit, break a little bit, swing a little bit, hop a little bit, toe a little bit, stop a little bit, go a little bit. Oh, Balboa, Balboa, let's go.
It's the Sing Baby Sing of the campus, Pigskin Parade, a 20th Century Fox triumph with Darrell F. Zanuck in charge of production. So get in a college humor and take time out for the time of your life at the Pigskin Parade.
Twentieth Century Fox is on the air, presenting the musical highlights of Irving Berlin's Alexander's Ragtime Band, starring Tyrone Power, Alice Faye, Don Amici, Ethel Merman, and Jack Haley, Jean Hersholt, Helen Westley, John Carradine, and many other film favorites. Our show gets underway with lovely Alice Faye singing 2 of Irving Berlin's memorable melodies. When the Midnight Choo-Choo leaves for Alabama, and everybody's the top performers of stage and screen, the star of the current hit, Annie, Get Your Gun, now entertains you with a medley of the songs she sings in Alexander's Ragtime Band. Alexander's Ragtime Band develops when Alice Faye, singing Now It Can Be Told, discovers that she has fallen in love with Tyrone Power. Now we One of the outstanding elements of the motion picture greatness of Alexander's Ragtime Band are Irving Berlin's unforgettable songs. 3 of these, Remember, The Easter Parade, and All Alone, are now sung by Alice Faye and Donna Meach. Alfred Newman and the 20th Century Fox Studio Orchestra now present their swing concert version of the title song, Alexander's Ragtime Band.
Century Fox is on the air with a preview of its latest miracle musical comedy, The Great American Broadcast.
This is the Great American Broadcast. For millions and millions to hear. In every village and town, in every city and state, for every fellow and gal, for every man and his mate. This is the Great American Broadcast. Bringing a song of good cheer. Strike up the band, let the music start. Tune in the north and the south. Tune in the east and the west. Tune in on every American.
The Great American Broadcast is a thrilling cavalcade of the mightiest moments in the romantic rise of radio, and the story of the lives and loves, heartbreak and happiness of those who contributed to its greatness. Starred in this production are the Tin Pan Alley Trio, Alice Faye, who will keep you humming, Jack Oakey, who will keep you laughing, John Payne, romancing, and Cesar Romero, who will keep you guessing. With Mary Beth Hughes and a host of top radio, recording, and dance stars, headed by James Newell, the singing star of the Ford Sunday Hour. The Four Ink Spots, famous radio and recording artists. The Nicholas Brothers, the dance stars of Down Argentine Way. And the Weir Brothers, comedy sensations of the Folie Bergère. And now our radio show gets underway with Alice Faye, joined by Jack Oakey and John Payne, singing I Take to You. one of the 7 new Gordon and Warren songs that are in the picture.
Like a duck takes to water, like the flowers take to dew, like a Latin takes to a Latin quarter, I take to you. Like a fish takes to swimming, like the Irish take to stew, like a sultan takes to a flock of women, I take to you. Like a kid takes to fable,
And like a boogeyman to
boo. Like a Ziegfeld baby takes to sables, I take to you. Like a dove takes to cooing,
And like a sneeze takes to kerchoo.
like a good girl takes to nothing doing, I take to you.
Like your mother takes to your dad on payday.
I take her to you. Like a redhead takes to
Anna.
yeah, and like a monkey takes to a
Zoo.
like a Strauss waltz takes to old Vienna, I take to you. Like sweet and low,
And yes and no. And golly gosh, you know, gee.
they all go together, and honey, so do we.
Like a shop takes to trader. And like the French to parlez-vous. Like a sailor takes to a hula maiden.
I take to you.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed I do.
You're a sweetie. We've
Ta-da.
been taken by you.
I repeat it.
Like a hoot owl takes to who.
I take to you.
When we listen to singing and sound like that, we forget all about the early days of the radio. But the start of the great American broadcast deals with a time when radio was young. Chuck, played by Jack Oakey, is an amateur who has great faith in the future of radio. Let's listen in on a scene from the picture in which he tries to interest Rix Martin, played by John Payne.
Come over here. I'll show you a transmitter. Look at that. I got through to a guy in Passaic, New Jersey last night. I don't mean cold either. Was the voice.
You did, huh?
Yeah. There's a bunch of us guys around the country, amateurs. You know, we just get a kick out of listening to one another.
Sounds like kid stuff to me.
She'd stuff my eye. You like to listen to a phonograph, don't you?
Oh, it's not too loud.
Well, that's just a machine. But when you throw a human voice on over the air, boy, you got something.
What's the difference? You can't see who's doing it.
What's the difference? Come with me. I'll show you what the difference is. Come here.
Now for Chuck's big demonstration. Rix listens while Chuck sings one of the favorite memory songs of that day. Give my regards to Broadway.
Give my regards to Broadway. Remember me to Harold Square. Tell all that gang at 42nd Street that I will soon be there. Whisper of how I'm yearning to mingle with the old-time throng. Give my regards to old Broadway and say that I'll be there and long.
Included in the long list of specialty artists presented in the great American broadcast are the famous radio and recording stars, the 4 Ink Spots. Here they are with one of the old but ever popular favorites that they do in the picture, Alabama Bound.
I'm Alabama bound. Wow, wow, my hometown. Wow, wow, man on man. All I'm worth to put my touches in an upper berth to hear that choo-choo sound. Wow, wow, my hometown. Wow, wow, holler so world will know I'm Alabama bound. Yeah. Wow, wow, holler so world will know I'm Alabama bound. Wow, wow.
Now let's get back to the story. Rix Martin not only becomes interested in Chuck's radio, but when he sees Chuck's girlfriend, Vicky, played by Alice Faye, it's love at first sight. For Chuck's sake, they try to avoid each other, but on the eve of one of their first broadcasts, they meet again and bow to the inevitable. Our scene opens with Vicky in Rix's arms just after their first kiss.
I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Well,
I guess I've been wanting you to for a long time.
Maybe that's why we fight so much, huh?
Oh, how I wanted to sock you.
Now I wanted to break your neck.
Well, why didn't you? What are we going to do about this?
We'll have to tell Chuck.
I'll tell him.
We'll both tell him.
After that romantic scene, Alice is inspired to sing one of the picture's torch songs, Long Ago Last Night.
It happened long ago last night.
We were alone. Do you remember? Stars in the sky were shining bright. You held me in your arms and said, I love you so. Remember last night.
It was so wonderful.
Then in the moment of surrender, deep in your eyes I saw the light. We made a promise, you and I alone will know that moment long ago last night.
Remember long ago
Vicky and the boys are still trying to put over radio as entertainment, but so far they've had little success. Here the three of them are together in a later scene from the picture as Rix gets his big idea.
All we need is an angle, an idea, something to sell it to the entire country. And I've got it. Children, we're going to broadcast the Willard Dempsey fight. Think of it. A ringside seat, free, a blow-by-blow description right at the very moment it's happening. All you have to do is close your eyes and listen.
Hey, that's an idea.
You said it.
Say, you're the guy with ideas, ain't you? Well, that's marvelous. It's ironical. I can see the whole thing.
We can't show you the Willard Dempsey fight, which is one of the dramatic highlights of the great American broadcast, but we can bring back the four ink spots to sing one of the Gordon and Warren songs, I've Got a Bone to Pick with You.
I've got a bone to pick with you for the way you always pick on me and for acting so indifferently. Now why can't you be sweet? Do I deserve such treatment? I got a bone to pick with you for the many, many things you do. Now when we're Central Parking on a moonlit night, I pick a bench, you pick a fight. Fun is fun, but baby, you know that ain't right. That's no way to pick on me. Yeah, yes, 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 yes. Oh, you dirty dog, yeah.
I got a bone to pick with you a little bit.
What did I done?
Done? The way you always picking on me.
I don't bother you.
That's the trouble, trying to act so indifferently.
Stop talking in big words.
How come you can't be
What you
sweet?
mean?
Do I deserve that kind of treatment?
I'll be sweet sugar.
I reiterate, I got a bone to pick
Now,
with.
ain't that a shame, Abby?
About all them little meany things you've been
I
doing.
stay home every night.
Yeah, but with who? Treat you right and you just won't play fair.
You can't prove that.
Better watch yourself.
What you mean?
You're liable to get the air.
Yeah.
You know how you're going to end
How's
up
that?
in a
Rocking chair for the way you pick. Oh, you make me sick. It's a dirty trick, the way you pick on me.
Stop picking, woman.
I ain't doing nothing.
Every romantic picture has its love song. And since this is no exception, Alice Faye is joined by John Payne and the four ink spots in singing Where You Are.
Where you are, that's where I want to be. For where you
didn't, but when you're away, well,
That's another story. Oh, darling, wherever you are becomes my treasure are for my lucky star is hiding in your smile.
if you should ever leave me,
Then should you find you care, just tell me where you
Once again, we hear the stirring voice of James Newell singing the title song from the picture, The Great American Broadcast.
this is the great American broadcast for millions and millions to hear. Strike up the band. Tune in the north and the south, tune in the east and the west, tune in on
Indiana, Louisiana, Minnesota, North Dakota.
Coast to coast, on every American.
The motion picture rises to new heights to tell the triumphant story of radio as the Great American Broadcast comes to the screen. It's a perfect blending of beauty, drama, comedy, romance, and song with a host of screen, radio, and recording stars headed by Alice Faye, Jack Oakey, John Payne, Cesar Romero, Mary Beth Hughes, James Newell, the Four Ink Spots, the Nicholas Brothers, and the Weir Brothers, directed by Archie Mayo. You'll thrill to the Great American Broadcast.
Twentieth Century Fox is on the air with a preview of That Night in Rio, a lavish entertainment extravaganza filmed in glorious Technicolor, starring Alice Faye, more gorgeous, more alluring than ever before, dashing, debonair Don Amici in his finest role, and the exotic, fascinating new screen sensation, Carmen Miranda, with S.Z. Sokol, J. Carroll Nash, Kurt Bois, Leonid Kinski, and the Banda da Lua, Carmen Miranda's orchestra. An exciting adventure awaits you when you see That Night in Rio. You'll want to sing and sway to the tantalizing tunes by Mac Gordon and Harry Warren, and you'll thrill to the glorious spirit of carefree gaiety. But now our show gets underway as Don Amici, Carmen Miranda, and the ensemble sing one of the sparkling songs from the picture, Chica Chica Boom Chica.
My friends, I extend felicitations to our South American relations. May we never leave behind us all the common ties that bind us. 130 million people send regards to you. And before I return, there's one thing you can do. Come on and sing the chicka chicka boom chick. That crazy thing, the chicka chicka chick chick.
E vem a saudade da Bahia, onde o samba tem canjica também numa batucada. Bum tique bum 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 bum. É brasileiro, tica tica bum tic. Com pandeiro fazendo tica bum tic. E para terminar, vocês devem cantar tica tica bum tica tica bum tica tica bum tica tica bum tic.
Now you've heard them sing, but you'll thrill to the brilliant beauty of the scene in the picture as glorious girls surround the singers and dance to the stirring rhythm. The scene of That Night in Rio is enchanting Rio de Janeiro with its colorful cafes and brilliant boulevards. Don Amici plays the part of Baron Duarte, Rio's most talked of man about town. Let's listen in as he tries his winning ways on Carmen Miranda, who plays the role of star entertainer at the fashionable Samba Cafe.
I thought you was Lara, Senor Martin.
Oh, I envy Senor Martin. I wish I could arouse such furious emotions in so beautiful a woman.
I have heard about you, Varo. You do not do so bad yourself, huh?
Oh, you have a charming smile. It makes me want to do better. Perhaps you might do me the honor of having a little supper with me, huh?
Oh, you are making love to me?
Oh, what a charming notion. I must say it appeals to me enormously. Will you?
No.
Oh, I am very sorry. Tomorrow, perhaps, huh?
I am very sorry.
Well, we are both very sorry. Perhaps we had better discuss our regrets together over a glass of champagne.
Oh, no champagne.
Carmen always seems to say no, but maybe she means yes. While they get together, let's listen to lovely Alice Faye singing one of the lilting Latin love songs, Boa Noite. Soon the popularity of this song will have everyone saying Boa Noite instead of good night.
Boa noite, moonlit sky. Say good night, but not goodbye. Soon every star will be an ember, and this another kiss that we'll remember. Boa noite, night is through. Soon I'll dream, and when I'll dream my way into your arms again. So boa noite until then.
Alice Faye not only sings Boa Noite beautifully, but when you see That Night in Rio, you'll agree that she looks beautiful when she sings it. But once again, we go into the tempo of the samba, as Carmen Miranda returns with her own orchestra to sing her own native song, Cai Cai.
Oi, cai, 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 eu não vou te levantar. Cai, 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 quem mandou escorregar? Oi, cai, 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 eu não vou te levantar. Cai, 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 quem mandou escorregar? Cai a chuva no telhado, teu olhar caiu no meu. Cai a cinza do passado, sobre um sonho que morreu. Cai a chuva no telhado, teu olhar caiu no meu. Cai a cinza do passado, sobre um sonho que morreu.
Cai, 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 quem mandou escorregar?
Muita gente cai à toa e outros caem com razão. A saudade é uma garoa caindo no coração. Oi, cai, 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 eu não vou te levantar. Cai, 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 quem mandou escorregar? Oi,
cai, 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 cai,
eu não vou te levantar. Cai, 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 quem mandou escorregar? E cai alguém por simpatia, por amor cai outro alguém. Se Deus quisesse eu caía, de amores por meu bem. Cai alguém por simpatia, por amor cai outro alguém. Se Deus quisesse eu caía, de amores por meu bem. Oi, cai, 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 eu não vou te levantar. Cai, 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 quem mandou escorregar?
Our friend the Baron is truly a man of affairs. He doesn't devote all his time to Carmen Miranda, as proven by the following scene in which he tries his best to charm the lovely Alice Faye.
You can stop pretending now.
Oh, so you knew all the time, huh?
Why, of course.
Well, then, as long as you knew who I was, I must assume that those unmistakable signs of affection you gave me downstairs were for me and not your husband, huh?
It was all a pretense. Good night.
Uh-oh. Be honest with yourself, Cecilia, as well as with me. You haven't thought of your husband once this evening. I felt it when I kissed you, and when I held you close to me in the dance. The light in your eyes was not for him, Cecilia. It was for me only.
In that scene, the Baron seems to find the object of his affections more than a little elusive. But here they are together, singing one of the hit songs from the picture. First Don, then Alice sing They Met in Rio.
A historia desse amor que começou lá no Rio, em café ao luar entoaram uma doce canção. Tu tens que olvidar que passou lá no Rio. E ao falar soluço oprimia nessa canção de amor.
This song of love begins the night they met down in Rio. In a cafe by the bay they romanced to a midnight serenade. She told him to forget the night they met down in Rio. And there were tears in her eyes as they danced to a midnight serenade.
In the story of That Night in Rio, the Baron celebrates in typical Latin American style by inviting all of his friends to a gala garden party. Among the host of colorful couples attending, we find Carmen Miranda, who entertains the delighted guests by singing, I Like You Very Much. In this picture, Carmen not only sings in her native Brazilian, but for the first time on the screen, she sings and speaks in English.
I like you very much. I think you're great. Why is it that when I feel your touch, my heart starts to beat the band? I like you to hold me tight. You are too divine. If you want to be in someone's arms tonight, just be sure the arms are not mine. Oh, I like your lips, and I like your eyes. You do like my lips, two whips, not eyes. You see the moon above, way up in the blue. See, senor, I think I fall in love, and when I fall, I think I fall for you. Ay, see. Ay, can see, that you for me. Ay. Oh, I like your lips, and I like your eyes. You do like my ears, two whips, not eyes. See, the moon above, way up in the blue. See, senor, I think I fall in love, and when I fall, I think I fall for you. Ay. See. Ay, can see. That you for me.
And now let's join the entire cast as they gather for an evening of gaiety at the swanky Samba Cafe.
Boom, chicka, boom, 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 boom. Boom, chicka, boom, 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 boom. It don't make sense, the chicka, boom, chick. Chicka, boom. But it's a mess, the chicka, boom, chick. Chicka, boom. That's all you've got to say. You chase the chains away. Chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chick.
And so he rode away, but left his heart down in Rio. All that remains of their love are the stains
on a night, moonlit sky. Say good night, but not goodbye. Soon every star will be an ember,
and this another kiss that we'll remember.
forever.
Soon I'll dream, and when I'll dream my way into your arms again, so anointing until
That Night in Rio captures on the screen all of the gaiety, glamour, and song of romantic Rio as the Technicolor camera reproduces scenes of brilliant beauty inspired by this colorful country and its carefree people. Included in the cast are Alice Faye, Don Amici, Carmen Miranda and her orchestra, plus many hilarious comedy characters directed by Irving Cummings. You're certain to have a memorable entertainment experience when you see That Night in Rio.
Twentieth Century Fox, the maker of the screen's most lavish musical comedies, is on the air with a preview of its most exciting new musical, Song of the Islands. In this tuneful triumph, the Technicolor camera takes you to magical Oni Oni Isle, where you join a carefree people and share their spirit of glorious gaiety. Betty Grable is more bewitching than ever before when she goes native with her songs and dances. Victor Mature finds the perfect atmosphere to romance the beautiful Betty. And Jack Oakey goes hula happy and cocoa nuts in Song of the Island, with a grand supporting cast including Thomas Mitchell, George Barbier, Billy Gilbert, Hilo Hattie, and Harry Owens and his Royal Hawaiians. Let's join Betty Grable as she lands on this island paradise and is welcomed by the happy natives who sing with her, Sing Me a Song of the Island. Of the guests, the natives have prepared a feast, or in their terms, a luau. Here, hundreds of revelers sit in a huge semicircle, enjoying the repast and being entertained by swaying hula honeys. As they dance, we hear Betty Grable and Hilo Hattie sing Down on the Ami Ami Oni Oni Isle.
They can talk about Tahiti or Samoa or Kapiti. We've got every other island beat a mile. Mr. Cupid really goes to town, down on Ami Ami Oni Oni Isle. When you're underneath the banyan with the beautiful companion, close your eyes and dream it up a little while. Open them and if you are in heaven, it's Ami Ami Oni Oni Island. Ami Ami Oni Oni Isle.
Gosh, bagum, bagali, it's no molly, molly, come on, my holly for a while. Instead of whoopee, we make me like a howl. Wow! On ummy, on the isle. We
eat papaya till we get papaya on a yummy on the island. Yummy on the island.
Hoka, hoka, male, male, como marica, hale, hemo, hale, hapa, pale, for a while. Oh, in a ika, birikia, on a yummy on the island. Yummy on the island.
Yummy on the island.
In the story of Song of the Islands, Oni Oni Isle is divided into two portions. One belongs to Betty Grable's father, and the other part belongs to Victor Mature's father. The fathers have been feuding so long that now the kids, who really are in love, can't get together either. In order to straighten matters out, Mature's father, played by George Barbier, calls on Betty's father, played by Thomas Mitchell.
It was all my fault. If I hadn't ordered you to...
Order me? I wouldn't take orders from the likes of you on the best day of your life.
All right. Can I ask a favor of you?
Well, if you put it that way, that's different. What is it?
Now, that girl of yours has got the right idea. All we've got to do is get those kids together, and that'll keep the harbor in the family. I'm sure you can bring Irene around.
Me? Once she's made up her mind, I can't do a thing with her.
That's the trouble with the Irish.
In order to celebrate their plan, Thomas Mitchell and George Barbier call all their friends together to sing a song of friendship. The song is Maluna Malolo Mawana.
Maluna Malolo Mawana. Makoa Kona Keiki Opala. Maluna Malolo Mawana. Aloha ho ho kipa ho ho la. May you in a holy Maluna Malolo Mawana. Orola Rasa Chanala Rasa. Maluna Malolo Mawana. So bring along and laughter of your fun. And try to be a happy
Jack Oakey, formerly a ranch hand from Texas, takes it upon himself to instruct the islanders in American cowboy technique. When he starts to teach them a good old Western song, Home on the Range, he finds that they already know it, but in their own way.
Home, home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play.
Yahoo! Home on the range, where the deers and the antelopes play. Yahoo! Where seldom is heard. Home away, yeah, whoa, Kawala. Where the nuku, apua, alo, singing by. Oh, and oh, yeah. Yippee-i-oh-ki-yay. Yippee-i-oh-ko-ya. And the skies are not cloudy all day.
Sabotage.
Lillian Porter, one of the island's loveliest lasses, entices Jack Oakey to visit her cousin, Hilo Hattie. Here he also meets Hattie's father, played by Billy Gilbert. The scene between them that follows is one of the picture's hilarious high spots.
Como mai, Mrs. Smith? Como mai, we eat.
Como mai? Oh, yes, yes, indeed. Very nice, too. Who's that?
He my uncle, Palola's papa.
Oh, Momona. Translate me, sister. What's he jabbering about?
He say you nice and fat. His grandpapa was cannibal.
Cannibal? He don't look at no vegetarian himself. Oh.
A favorite Hawaiian entertainer on the radio and on the stage is Hilo Hattie. Every time she appears, she is met with demands to sing the song she's made famous. In Song of the Islands, Hilo Hattie sings The Cockeyed Mayor of Kanakakai.
Oh, he wore a pa'u and a coconut hat.
One was for this and the other for that. The people shouted as he went by. He was the cockeyed mayor of Kaunakakai. He was just a lazy, molly-hindy-howly boy. But all the Wahinis were crazy to share his fish and boy. Oh, he wore a lei and he wore a smile, drank a gallon of both to make life worthwhile. He made them laugh till he made them cry. He was the cockeyed mayor of Kaunakakai. Now that's the well-known story about the mayor of Kaunakakai. In all his fame and glory on the island of Molokai. Oh, he wore a paoon and a coconut hat. One was for this and the other for that. The people shouted as he went by. He was the cockeyed mayor of Kaunakakai.
Starlit southern skies, swaying palms, the strains of dreamy native songs. What an atmosphere for romance. In the following scene, Victor Mature finds all this, and Betty Grable, too.
Jeff,
Mm-hmm.
when are you going home?
Never.
Oh.
Do you mind if I move that bouquet over so I can move in myself?
Mustn't touch.
Why?
Well, when a girl has a flower over her left ear, it means... Oh, never mind.
Why? Tell me.
Well, it means she's nobody's sweetheart. She's looking.
And, over the right ear?
It means hands off. She's taken.
Oh.
It certainly seems as if that irresistible force is at work despite their fighting fathers. To prove it, Betty and Victor blend their voices to sing what promises to be one of the season's most popular love songs, Blue Shadows and White Gardenias.
Blue shadows and white gardenias, stars like lanterns in the sky, shadows of a boy and girl sailing on a lazy lagoon through Hawaiian paradise by the glow of a topaz moon.
Blue shadows and white gardenias, stars like lanterns in the sky, shadows of a boy and girl
Sailing on a lazy lagoon through Hawaiian paradise
by the glow of a topaz moon.
Blue shadows and white gardenias.
What a setting for a sigh.
I can see two silhouettes of a dream come true. A shadow of me so close to a shadow of
For one of the picture's big musical highlights, flower-bedecked beauties join Betty Grable in a dazzling dance as she sings O'Brien Has Gone Hawaiian.
Oh, Brian has gone Hawaiian since he settled in the islands long ago. Now there's Mother McCree and her Danny boy sitting down to a feast, a fishing toy, and under every palm tree pretty little shamrocks grow. Oh, Brian has gone Hawaiian. It's Kahlua, not Killarney anymore. When he's feeling frisky and out
apple juice. And now the River Shannon is the blue Pacific shore. He dances around so gaily while he strums on his ukulele, and he smiles when a native Colleen does a bit of hula to the wearing of the green. Oh, Brian has gone Hawaiian. Still, he's mighty proud when it's St. Patrick's Day. Instead of throwing a shindig the Irish way, he just tosses a loo out and wears a lei. There's no denying O'Brien has gone Hawaiian.
Song of the Islands is one of the screen's biggest feasts of love, laughter, and song, starring Betty Grable, Victor Mature, Jack Oakey, and a cast of film favorites. Directed by Walter Lang and produced by William LeBaron, with music by Mac Gordon and Harry Owens. For a thrilling Technicolor musical treat, see Song of the Islands.
Fox is on the air. The Hitmaker Studio invites you to a radio side seat for an Airways preview of its latest and greatest tuneful triumph, Springtime in the Rockies. It's gay, it's glamorous, it's gorgeous. A sparkling story set to music in America's most romantic playground, photographed in Technicolor, with the year's brightest array of stars reaching a new high for hilarity and happiness, rhythm and romance. There's blonde, beautiful Betty Grable, popular John Payne, dynamic Carmen Miranda, romantic Cesar Romero, mirthful Charlotte Greenwood, hilarious Edward Everett Horton, and the nation's top radio and recording orchestra, Harry James and his music makers, playing 6 great song hits in the superb James manner. And now it's lights, camera, action, as the preview gets off to a musical start with Harry James and his music makers making sweet music with one of the Gordon and Warren tunes, I Had the Craziest Dream. Helen Forrest on the vocal.
what insane and silly things we do. Here is what I see before me, vividly and clear, as I recall it, you were in it too. I had the craziest dream last night. Yes, I did. I never dreamt it could be. Yet there you were, in love with
world's most romantic spots is beautiful Lake Louise, an ideal setting of towering snow-capped peaks, sky blue waters, and shimmering green trees. This is where John Payne winds up in his hectic pursuit of Betty Grable after the pair have quarreled over their latest Broadway show. It's a perfect place for a romantic rendezvous, except for one thing. Jealousy has opened its big green eye. And the result? Listen.
Say, what is this friendship between you two?
Oh, we just had a little heart-to-heart talk in the powder room. You know, as girls will.
I see.
Incidentally, Rosita told me how fond she was of you.
Yeah. It's a fondness that finally blossomed into the real thing.
Must have been one of those blossoms that bloom overnight. You only met her 24 hours ago in Detroit. Oh, you haven't changed a bit, and neither is your acting. You're still the biggest ham and the biggest phony that ever drew a press.
One of the causes of Betty's outburst is that South American ball of fire, Carmen Miranda, who's at her dynamic best in Springtime in the Rockies, as John Payne's secretary by accident. One of the high spots of the picture is Carmen Miranda singing, in her native tongue, the hit song, Chattanooga Choo Choo.
Vou explicar que é o Chattanooga Choo Choo. Choo Choo é trem que vai me levar perto de alguém. Pois numa estação que passa o Chattanooga Choo Choo, eu vou saltar, se vou mesmo se o trem não parar. E você pega o trem na Benson Bunny Station às 3 horas e tal. Pouco a pouco vai saindo da capital. Toma um cafezinho e tira uma pistana e come um remenegue lá em Carolina. Pro americano, o trem vai em todo bar.
Oh, the boogie woogie choo choo ain't to the bar.
Para o brasileiro está querendo sambar. Peixe que come, tique, pam, pararam. Olha o maquinista, pode ser sambista. Oh, Chattanooga, dere o ar, vou encontrar. Com certo alguém que lá me espera na estação. Ahá, um certo alguém. Aí o Sul Company fez, você encara de sponsor 3. Quero chegar, você que lá vai se falar de bom. Oh, Chattanooga, choo-choo, ando, choo-choo, me ramo. Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. O Chattanooga, 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 choo-choo. O Chattanooga, choo-choo, o Chattanooga, choo-choo. Achá, 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 choo-choo.
Look out for trouble and laughter when Edward Everett Horton gets caught in the clutches of two such designing females as Carmen Miranda and Charlotte Greenwood. That's exactly what happens in the following hilarious scene.
What you doing with McTavish? Where did you find him?
Oh, out there. Yeah, put him back. He's mine. We are going steadily.
Really, this is most embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Why don't you hang a sign around his neck, private property? I'll hang that rope around his neck and maybe I pull it.
Oh, impulsive. Impulsive.
While Edward Everett Horton tries to wriggle out of that situation, let's listen to Betty Grable and John Payne sing another of the brilliant new song successes, Run, Little Raindrop, Run.
Don't let the thunder scare you. Don't let it wear you down.
You may get wet, but you never can drown in the rain.
Don't be afraid of showers. Feel like the flowers do.
Cares will be nil if you will trill a silly refrain.
Start singing.
Run, little raindrop, run. Get along, little cloud, get along. I've got a date with a place in the sun, so run, little raindrop, run.
Sing, little bluebird, sing. Mr. Gloom is afraid of a song. Go away, little blackbird.
Stay, little bluebird, run, little raindrop, run. You'd better go, or as sure as I live, you're gonna wind up deep, deep down in the dreary river.
Run, little raindrop, run. Get along, little cloud, get along.
I've got a date with a place in the sun, so run, little raindrop, run.
The contest between John Payne and Cesar Romero over Betty's love reaches a boiling point one night when the two men meet under very strange circumstances in Betty's room. Listen. What are you doing here? What's he doing here?
Him? I don't know.
You don't know? Oh, yes, you do. I see it all now. That's why you shushed me. That's why you whispered. That's why you wanted me to play gin rummy.
Oh, Victor, don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous? How can I be any more ridiculous than you've already made me, sticking that man behind the curtain and letting me make love to you?
Well, darling, I knew he was there all the time, but, well, I was trying to get rid of him.
Well, why didn't you let me in on it?
I didn't know he was there.
You just said you did.
Well, I didn't know it at first.
It's all very complicated, darling. I'll say it's complicated.
Say there's a red 4 going a red 5.
Yes. No. Fine fiancé you turned out to be.
It looks like Betty still has plenty of complications on her hands. But now let's listen to one of the most spectacular numbers in the picture. Imagine hundreds of colorfully costumed dancers whirling and swaying in a lavish setting as Harry James and his music makers, combined with the studio orchestra and Carmen Miranda's band, create a musical mood of carnival and frolic. It's Pan Americana Jubilee.
Did you get your invitation to that big affair? Say you've got to be there.
Hey, you gotta be there. Every dig that Harry knows the time is near.
And representatives from every nation in the Western Hemisphere will certainly appear.
How would you like to go to your say hello to your neighbor? Let's go to that Pan Americana Jubilee.
Come on and drink a toast to your and get close to your neighbor. Let's go to that Pan Americana Jubilee. You're gonna see the way those Latins like to jitterbug,
like to cut her off,
like a Yankee Doodle dandy likes to do a rumba.
And a samba going down in history as a jumping fiesta.
Bring your chum along and come along with me
to that Pan Americana Jubilee.
Leve consigo bocadinho de samba, de tango e de milonga. Let's go to that Pan Americana Jubilee. Depois se faz uma mistura de rumba com um pouquinho de conga. Bring your chum along and come along with me.
Look at that alligator from the equator.
I'm a jitterbug.
Can you cut the rug?
I can cut the rug just like a Yankee Doodle dandy.
Springtime in the Rockies is time for furious fun, tantalizing tunes, and gorgeous girls. With a cast of brilliant stars bringing you a sparkling story woven of music and laughter. Betty Grable, John Payne, Carmen Miranda, Harry James and his music makers, Cesar Romero, Charlotte Greenwood, Edward Everett Horton. It's a rollicking, star-spangled cast that means tops in entertainment. It's another 20th Century Fox miracle musical, Springtime in the Rockies.
Bring your chum along and come along with me. Come along and Pan
Twentieth Century Fox presents a radio preview of Sing, Baby, Sing, the fastest, funniest, swingiest musical of the season, featuring Alice Faye, Adolphe Menjou, Gregory Ratoff, Ted Healy, Patsy Kelly, Michael Whalen, and the Ritz Brothers. And the show starts with one of the picture's hit melodies as the orchestra tunefully says, "Love Will Tell." addition to mile-a-minute merriment and toe-tapping tunes, Sing Baby Sing offers the gay romantic triangle of a beautiful nightclub songstress and her two admirers. One, a famous matinee idol, and the other, a hot-headed newspaper reporter. So now let's step backstage where Joan Warren, played by Alice Faye, is just entering her dressing room, where she makes her first acquaintance with that brash news hound, Ted Blake, played by Michael Whalen.
Who are you?
Blake, America's foremost reporter. My particular job is to cover the fourth largest industry in the United States.
Which is?
Gold digging. Breach of promises, matrimonial payoffs. It's a very profitable business.
How perfectly thrilling.
Say, you know there was more money spent in this country last year on breach of promise suits than on automobiles.
Well, that's very educational, Professor.
Which brings me to Dixie Dehaney, a gal that used to work here. So what do you know about her?
Oh, nothing, only that she's blonde and she sings.
Sounds like the description of a canary. Dixie just sued a 60-year-old millionaire for $100,000. Breach of promise.
She did? I didn't think Dixie was that kind.
What kind? I suppose you wouldn't like to drape the body beautiful in a chinchilla coat.
Say, I'd love to, but not if I have to get it that way.
Oh, yeah? What's your way?
Well, it's something in here that makes the music go round and round and come out there.
You suggesting that you're going to sing your way into a chinchilla coat?
That's right, Mr. Blake.
Say, have you a picture of yourself?
What for?
I'd like to send it to Ripley.
Well, it looks as though Cupid didn't get off to a very good start. However, let's hope for the best, and in the meantime, treat your ears to Alice Faye singing, You Turned the Tables on Me.
I used to be the apple of your eye. I had you with me every day. But now whenever you are passing by, you're always looking the other way. It's little things like this that prompt me to say, you turn the tables on me. And now I'm falling for you. You turn the tables on me. I can't believe that it's true. I always thought when you brought the lovely presents you bought, why hadn't you brought me more? But now if you come, I'd welcome anything from the 5 and 10 cent store. You used to call me the car. You put me up on the throne. You let me fall with a try. And now I'm out on my own. But after thinking it over and over, I got what was coming to me. Just like the sting of a bee, you turn the tables on me.
The hilarious plot of Sing Baby Sing features the efforts of Nicky, Joan's manager, to place his protege on a national radio program. Nicky, played by Gregory Ratoff, believes in hitching his wagon to a star. And the star in question is Bruce Faraday, romantic and erratic movie idol, temporarily hospitalized with a bad case, from a bad case. Joan and Nicky are approaching his hospital door where a crew of reporters and photographers are trying to gain entrance.
You cannot buy publicity like this for $1 million. The newspapers will eat it up. Darling, you're made. And all you have to do is to have your picture taken with a guy.
Are you sure that's all I have to do
Now, stop worrying and leave it all to me. I'll bet you my shirt. Gentlemen, kindly let the lady through. Thank you.
No visitors.
Now, wait a minute,
I'm
doctor.
sorry, but I can't permit anyone to disturb Mr. Faraday now.
You hear, doctor? This is the lady Mr. Faraday is calling for. This is Juliet. So you're Juliet. Gentlemen, wait a minute, gentlemen, on behalf of Mr. Faraday and Miss Warren. Is that Warren or Warner? Warren. John Warren. W-A-R-R-E-N. But please don't mention. Let's have a picture. Yes, a picture. Come on, out of the way, you guys.
Well, Joan is practically on the front pages. But before we go any farther with the story, let's listen to one of the tuneful highlights of Sing Baby Sing as Tony Martin, 20th Century Fox's new singing sensation, offers When Did You Leave Heaven?
I used to dream about angels But then I never knew that I'd ever meet one, and such a sweet one, till I met you. When did you leave heaven? How could they let you go? How's everything in heaven? I'd like to know. Why did you trade heaven for all these earthly things? Where did you hide your halo? Where did you park your wings? Have they missed you? Can you get back here? If I kissed you, would it be a sin? I am only human, but you are so divine. When did you leave heaven, angel mine? When did you leave heaven? How could they let you go? How's everything in heaven? Oh yes, I'd like to know. Why did you trade heaven for all these earthly things? Where did you hide your halo? Where did you park your wings? Have they missed you, my dear? Can you get back in? If I kissed you, my dear, would it be a sin? I am only human, but you are so divine. When did you leave heaven, angel mine?
Popular Adolphe Menjou, one of the screen's most talented players, enacts the role of matinee idol Bruce Faraday in Sing Baby Sing. Faraday, who is to play Romeo in his next picture, has decided that Joan Warren shall be his Juliet, much to the displeasure of reporter Ted Blake. Here is one of the scenes exactly as you'll see it in the picture, with Adolphe Menjou, Alice Faye, and Michael Whalen.
My Juliet.
My Romeo.
My half. Her eyes in heaven would through the airy region stream so bright. The birds would sing and think it were not night.
Anything to say to the press, Mr. Faraday?
Who is this person?
Mr. Blake, the reporter from the Morning Graphic.
A reporter? Remove him. Ah, my sweet. I have great plans for you, for us.
Mind telling the public about them?
Away, candlemonger, away. Tonight, my love, we'll do the town together, you and I alone. The casino, Harlem. Why, all New York shall kneel at the feet of Romeo and Juliet.
And do they do the town up right? You'll agree they do when you see Sing Baby Sing. And now for one of the big moments of the picture. Alice Faye in the chorus singing Sing Baby Sing.
When troubles trouble you, sing, baby, sing. Do like the birdies do. Sing, baby, sing. When cold winter comes and they are all out of crumbs, poor little birdies, they ain't eating, but they're tweet, tweet, tweeting. Oh, don't you know? A song a day keeps mean old Mr. Gloom away. Hard luck don't like music with that certain swing, so swing it while you sing it, baby, sing. We've got good reason to sing, baby, sing. Just like the birdies do.
This radio preview has presented scenes and songs from the season's merriest musical romance, Sing Baby Sing, a 20th Century Fox entertainment triumph, with Darrell F. Zanuck in charge of production and a star-studded cast featuring Alice Faye, Adolphe Menjou, Gregory Ratoff, Ed Healy, Patsy Kelly, Michael Whalen, Tony Martin, and the Ritz Brothers. For the tuneful time of your life, see Sing, Baby, Sing.
Good evening, Mr. North American. All the ships at sea, let's go to France. Flash, Hollywood. The main reason why Ben Burney, the alleged orchestra leader, can never be president is that his head is too big to put on a 3-cent stamp.
Now I've got a bit of news for you, and really it's ducky. The Walter Winchell Fan Club is going to hold a bridge tournament tonight. That is, if the three of them can find a fourth.
20th Century Fox presents a radio preview of the year's top comedy triumph, Wake Up and Live, featuring Walter Winchell and Ben Burney in the battle of the century, and a great parade of top flight personalities headed by Alice Faye, Patsy Kelly, Ned Sparks, Jack Haley, Grace Bradley, Walter Catlett, and Leah Ray. And now our show gets underway with lovely Alice Faye singing Wake Up and Live.
Wake up and live, don't mind the rainy patter, and you will find it's mind over matter. Dark clouds will break up if you will wake up and live. Wake up and live, show the stuff you're made of, just follow through. What are you afraid of? You'll try it, won't you? Say, why don't you wake up and live? Come out of your shell. Hey, fella, find your place in the sun. Come out of your shell. Hey, fella, just be a go-getting son of a gun. Oh, wake up and live. If Lady Luck is yawning up on your toes, a better day is dawning. Don't let up, get up and give yourself a shake up, just to wake up and live.
Patsy Kelly is Walter Winchell's Girl Friday, and Ned Sparks is her frozen-faced Romeo. Let's pull a Winchell ourselves and do a little eavesdropping on a scene between the three.
The trouble with you is you need sleep. You're beginning to see things.
I tell you, I've got the phantom.
Well, where is he? Who is he? Why don't you tell us?
All right, I will tell you. He's your own brother, Eddie. You've been living under the same roof with him, and you didn't even know it.
Your own brother. Didn't you ever hear him warbling in the bathtub?
You know I'm never at home on Saturday nights.
Jack Haley looms as a threat to all popular singing stars as he discloses a fine voice in Wake Up and Live. It's a case of vocal boy makes good as he sings, It's Swell of You.
It's swell of you, treating me so kindly, swell of you. I was heading blindly, then your smile showed me the way to love. It's swell of you, just to let me share the spell of you. Funny what a pleasant word will do to bring out the bloom up above. When I have you as an inspiration, I'm sure to get by. And in appreciation, I've promised that I love you, dear, until the day I die. Ooh, it's swell of you. Why not if my lips will tell of you just how grand you are, and that you'll be the one for me. You'll never know exactly what you done for me, but it's all so awfully mighty swell. It's swell of you.
It's a fight to the finish of the feud heard round the world as Walter Winchell and Ben Burney launch 1,000 quips in a fast and furious war of wisecracks. Join us at ringside for one round of this hilarious battle of wits.
Would you care to split a microphone with me, Ruby Lips?
I'd love to. Ben, I know I've said a few things about you on the radio and in the paper. Perhaps I shouldn't have said them.
Well, I've always tried to say some nice things about you, but I couldn't think of any.
Oh, that's all right, Ben. I know how hard it is for you to think.
Well, it looks as though both boys are in fine shape, and there'll be no pulling of verbal punches. And now for some heart-tingling harmony as Grace Bradley and the Brewster twins form an eye-filling threesome to sing I'm Bubbling Over.
This funny feeling is so new to me. Oh, baby, what did you do to me? I'm bubbling over with sweet romance. I found a reason to sing and dance. I'm bubbling over. I'm proud as a peacock when I'm walking with you. Ooh, I'm bubbling over. I effervesce. I seem to sizzle in your caress. And I'm conversing with heaven in person, dear, when I'm talking with you. Ooh, when you're kissing me, ooh, what that does ooh, when you're kissing me, I feel like a miniature Vesuvius. I'm bubbling over like vintage wine. I'm bubbling over now that you're mine. My heart's in clover, and I'm bubbling over with love on you.
And now for a medley of some of the great Gordon and Revel tunes that will make you want to sit up and sing when you see Wake Up and Live. Alice Faye, popular singing star of On the Avenue and many other musical triumphs, graces our show with her velvety-voiced version of There's a Lull in My Life.
Oh, there's a lull in my life. It's just a void and empty space when you are not in my embrace. Oh, there's a lull in my life the moment that you go away. There is no night, there is no day. The clock stops ticking, the world stops turning, everything stops but that flame in my heart that keeps burning, burning. Oh, there's a lull in my life, no matter how I may pretend, I know that you the ache in my heart, the call of my arms, the lull in my life.
The fast-moving story of Wake Up and Live features the sad plight of a singer who is ambitious to become a radio star, but who is deathly afraid of microphones. Jack Haley portrays the terrified troubadour. Here's a scene with Alice Faye, the girl who is trying to snap him out of his mic fright.
Come on, Eddie.
I don't feel like singing tonight. How about taking a ride up Riverside Drive on a bus?
Some other time.
Look at that moon out there.
Never mind the moon. Remember, do your task every day at the same time. Now, Eddie, don't weaken.
Ooh, but I'm happy, ho, 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 but I'm happy. Didn't strike oil in my backyard. My boss didn't raise my pay. I met a girl, pretty little girl. Gosh, she makes me feel this way. Ooh, but I'm happy, ho, 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 but I'm happy. I didn't find a hidden treasure chest or an oyster with a pearl. To think that I feel the way that I feel, shucks, on account of a pretty little girl. Never won a raffle at the county fair. Never had an uncle who's a millionaire. In spite of it, ooh, but I'm happy, ho, 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 but I'm happy. Never hit a jackpot down the store, never won in a lottery. But I'm as lucky as I can be, 'cause a pretty little girl's gonna marry me. Oh, but I'm happy.
Ah, from the way Jack did that number, Alice is certainly working wonders with him. And now for one of the big numbers in the picture. Leah Ray and the chorus with Ben Burney and his band in Muchacha.
I love you much too much, muchacha, my sweet senorita. Please be my Chiquita, and to be what you are doing to my heart. I love you much too much, muchacha, so I'm only so. You're so grandioso, and to see what you are doing to my heart. Pretty soon I know that you will have to leave me, how sad I will be. Always when you think of love, think of me. I love you much too much, muchacha. We must say goodbye now. My heart, she will cry now. I would like another kiss before we part. You little angel, you little devil. I love you much too very, very much, muchacha. Adios, goodbye. So long, kid.
I'm so happy that I found you. Let me cast a net around you. You're a hot and sweet muchacha. I'm so happy that I got you here.
I love you much too much, muchacha, my sweet senorita. Please be my Chiquita, and to see what you are doing to my heart. I love you much too much, muchacha, oh, I'm only so. You're so grandioso, can't you see what you are doing to my heart? Pretty soon I know that you will have to leave me, how sad I will be. Always when you think of love, think of me. I love you much too much, muchacha, we must say goodbye now. My heart, she will cry now. I would like another kiss before we part. You little angel, you little devil. I love you much too very, very much, muchacha. Adios.
It's the show of shows that sets a new joy record in mirth and melody. Walter Winchell, Ben Burney, Alice Faye, Patsy Kelly, Ned Sparks, Jack Haley, Grace Bradley, Walter Catlett, and Leah Ray in Wake Up and Live, a 20th Century Fox triumph, directed by Sidney Lanfield, with Darrell F. Zanuck in charge of production.
Irene, a little bit of salt and sweetness. Irene, a dainty slip of rare completeness. Mannerism, magnetism, eyes of youth inviting. Dancing bar with glancing eye, the flush of her exciting.
21 years ago, Broadway applauded a brilliant musical comedy. While critics raved, 12 road companies of that show toured the globe, delighting millions everywhere. All over the world, people were humming and singing the hit tune of the show. while the Broadway company broke all records by playing 675 performances. Several months ago, seated in his Hollywood office, producer-director Herbert Wilcox decided to give the motion picture public a modern version of the finest musical comedy the American stage has known. After weeks of reading and research, he chose the Broadway success that thrilled millions with the song hits Alice, Blue Gown, Castle of Dreams, and others. The show that the whole world cannot forget. Of course, you remember it. If you haven't, you've heard of it. The lovable, the delightful, the unforgettable Irene. Uniting the modern magic of Hollywood with the song hits of Harry Tierney and Joe McCarthy and the original stage story by James Montgomery, producer Herbert Wilcox prepared and cast Irene with meticulous care. Anna Neagle, fresh from her triumphs in Victoria the Great and Nurse Edith Cavell, was chosen to portray the role of the vivacious Irish lassie, Irene. To many Hollywoodites, this bit of casting seemed strange. To take a great dramatic actress and cast her in a gay comedy role. But Herbert Wilcox remembered Miss Neagle as the singing and dancing star of such stage musicals as Wake Up and Dream and Stand Up and Sing. To co-star with Miss Neagle, the producer selected the dashing, colorful young leading man, Ray Milland. And with a cast of Irene rounded out with such screen favorites as Roland Young, May Robeson, Alan Marshall, Billy Burke, Arthur Treacher, Doris Nolan, Marcia Hunt, and Stuart Robertson. The picture started in production at the RKO radio studios under full steam. The last problem to be solved was the proper rendition of the songs that had become American classics. Producer Wilcox promptly stepped into the field of radio and chose the best singing voices obtainable. Listen while Rudy Valley's former feminine trio, the Three Debutantes, give a new version of an old favorite, Castle of Dreams.
There's a castle in our dreams where we place our hopes and all our fancies, where the light of romance sings, and sweethearts come a-wooing under your window, cooing. Leave behind our worldly schemes, climb the stairway to the castle of dreams.
Finding that Irene needed a brand new type of song in one of its production numbers, the producer immediately wired the songwriters of Irene, Harry Tierney and Joe McCarthy. Composing with the same brilliance that already had created many of the nation's top tunes, Tierney and McCarthy wrote a new number for the picture called You've Got Me Out on a Limb. And here it is in special arrangement by the RKO Symphonic Dance Orchestra. Almost everybody who has listened to a radio has heard the haunting melodies of Alice Bluegown. Written 21 years ago, it has remained a popular classic ballad during all these years. Deciding to make this tune the main feature number of his picture, producer Wilcox garnered all the resources of Hollywood to make this one of the greatest production numbers of all time. Photographed entirely in dazzling Technicolor and wearing her Alice Blue gown, Anna Neagle sings,
My sweet little Alice Blue gown, when I first wandered down into town, I was both proud and shy as I felt every eye, and in every shop window I'd prim passing by. Then in manner or fashion I'd frown, and the world seemed to smile all around. As a treasure I'll store it, I'll always adore it, my sweet little Alice Blue gown.
But while tunes may remain popular forever, each generation has its own way of interpretation. For the youngsters today, it's swing. And for swing enthusiasts, here is Benny Goodman's great vocalist, Martha Tilton. Little Martha with the hot voice as she steps up Alice Blue Gown in its 1940 version.
Oh, what a gal, she's the talk of the town. Little bit of lipstick and a pose, $1 million worth of clothes. Debutantes all hide in cellars. She just walks away with all the fellers. Parked high on Park Avenue. The upper crust, she's just turned upside down. Oh, she's good to her ma, but she still gets around in her sweet little old-fashioned hand-me-down, in a sweet little Alice Blue gown. Well, she put it on, burns them up, turns the world upside down. In her sweet, cute and neat, in her sweet little Alice Blue gown.
Harlem!
Sweet Formosa Brown. What a pose, there she goes through town.
Goes down.
Say, is that really you? You sweet Alice Blue. Those ruby lips with that mouth butter.
From the hip you stutter.
Tell me who's the best, red on.
Are there any other mimosas hanging round? Ho, ho. You'll find me, little sister, but you mow me down.
In the sweet, ain't she sweet?
Sweet little Alice Blue gown.
While Alice Blue Gown has remained the tune of several decades, Irene was the song of the 1919 Broadway success. When people were naming babies and streets after the fair Irish Colleen, Irene, the boys who sing the song in the 1940 picture were mere youngsters. Today they are known as Paul Whiteman's former King's Men, and here's the way they interpret the new Irene.
Irene.
bit of salt and sweetness. Irene, a dainty slip of rare completeness. Mannerism, magnetism, eyes of youth inviting. Dancing by with glancing eye, the flush of her exciting. Irene, the sort who captures hearts to charm them. Careful, better beware. Now she's here, now she's there, followed by her set. Up she goes, down she goes, everybody's pet. Near or far, there you are, captured in the net of Tippity Witch Irene O'Dare.
Today, Irene has emerged from the cutting rooms of the RKO radio studios in Hollywood as a novel and brilliant type of screen entertainment. Producer Wilcox, taking the original and delightful story of the Broadway record-breaking success, has added touches that make Irene a 1940 motion picture milestone. Starring Anna Neagle and Ray Milland, with the top-notch comedians Roland Young, May Robeson, Arthur Treacher, and Billy Burke, Irene is one of the merriest, most tuneful screen comedies of the past 10 years. To see the gayest picture of the year, see Irene.